Hey everyone, and welcome back to Explain the Charts. Today is May 29th, 2025, and we're taking a deep dive into Ethereum, ticker symbol ETHUSD. We're going to analyze recent news and events, and then correlate that with our chart data to formulate some unbiased predictions. Let's get started. First, let's recap the current situation. Ethereum is currently trading around $2,645, showing a slight dip of about 1% from yesterday, but a 5% increase over the past week. News indicates that while retail trading interest may be waning, institutional interest is picking up. The Pectra upgrade is making Ethereum more appealing to institutions due to improved staking and withdrawal mechanisms. Big players like BlackRock and Fidelity are investing heavily, with over $40 million recently poured into Ethereum from top players, including SharpLink Gaming. It's also worth noting Ethereum open interest is at an all-time high, indicating institutional firepower. Now, let's switch gears and look at the charts to see how this news is reflected in the price action. Here we have the daily chart for ETHUSD. Looking at the past year or so, we can see the volatile nature of this asset, with significant swings. We've seen dips down to the $1,500 range in the past, followed by rallies up to nearly $4,100. Right now, we're sitting somewhere in the middle. Let's narrow in on some of the more recent candles to get a better look. Focusing on the last 6 months, we can see a clear pattern of higher highs and higher lows, indicating an overall bullish trend. However, the last few candles show a bit of a pullback, with the price recently falling from around $3,900 to the current level around $3,760. This might be a consolidation phase or the beginning of a reversal, so it's important to keep a close watch. There seems to be a soft support at 3,720 area. Let's switch to the 1-hour chart for a more granular view of what's been going on in the very recent time frame. On the hourly chart, we can see the price consolidating, not trending really up or down. There's a little resistance around the 3,850 area, so if we do break above there, it may be an indication the price may continue upward. And a support near the 3,740 area. Let's dig even deeper and look at a 15-minute chart. Now here on the 15-minute chart, we can see intraday trading activity. There has been quite a bit of chop, with a bit of a downtrend overall as opposed to the other charts. If you want to be bullish, look for the price to climb above the 2,700 level again and hold. As the market begins to show signs of exhaustion, it might consolidate before moving again. If you want to be bearish, you may look to short it near the top of the range and aim to have it bounce around inside that range. To recap, we've seen that ETH is currently consolidating around $2,650. Key price levels to watch are resistance at $3,850 and support in the $3,720 to $3,740 range. Given the institutional interest and the potential of the Pectra upgrade, the long-term outlook remains somewhat bullish. However, in the short term, a further dip is possible if the $3,720 support does not hold. Keep an eye out for news regarding institutional investments or regulatory changes, as those may affect the price more than normal. And remember to do your own research before trading.